What's up, everybody? It's Screamo54 coming at you once again. I just wanted to do a little video of something that was more popular back when I first started my channel. It was one of my more viewed videos. Once again, I have gotten a lot of views on my most recent videos, the dumpster dive scandal and part 1 and 2, and I want to thank you all greatly for that. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link down below, but if not, then you can just go to my channel and it'll be one of the first ones on there. I did go dumpster diving before I get into the what grinds my gears segment, but I did go dumpster diving the past few nights. I didn't find jack shit. I mean, I found like empty Xbox 360 and Wii cases. Well, I can't say I didn't find jack shit because I went to the movie store and I found what was it? I found like the Silence of the Lambs Collector's Edition Disc 2 only, like the special features, and then the Monsters Incorporated Disc 2 bonus materials, and the case for Monsters Inc. And then I found, like, it's funny because I went to the lady at the movie store and I was like, hey, I see that you all have Daddy's Home on DVD for sale, because like they can sell so many copies when it first comes out. And I was like, well, is it on sale for Blu-ray? And she was like, oh, it won't be on sale. Check again Sunday. It's usually 18 days after it's released. She said the DVDs are released first and then we get the Blu-ray. I was like, okay. I was going to wait till Sunday. Well, I decided tonight, I got off work and I was like, yeah, I'm going to hit the dumpster on my way home. So I went to GameStop and, oh, they had these beautiful shelves, the ones that they have for the pop vinyls that they have for sale. I guess GameStop's going to stop selling pops now, but they had gotten wet. They had been there all week and I was contemplating on getting them and then they got wet. And then I had a bunch of cases that I had saved in a box, and I thought they were going to have like Xbox Live codes, but they had all been scratched off and used, so I got the cases anyway and took all the artwork and stuff out and just have the bare cases. But anyways, I went and I found, I get off track, sorry. I went and found Daddy's Home on Blu-ray from Family Video, the movie store in my town. Nothing wrong with it, no scratches. I put it in my Blu-ray player and it played just fine. I was like, well, I'll be damned. It was just like when I went to the flea market with my buddy, and he wanted an original Xbox. Well, we were looking and looking and looking, and then we were outside, and he was like, Bub, I don't think we're going to find it out here. And we got to looking, and there was this guy, he was packing up because it was the end of the day. And he had this box, and underneath of it, holding it up, was an original Xbox. No cables, no controller, nothing. And we walked over, and the guy was like, oh, my son, he got the 360, or my nephew, he got the 360, and we're trying to sell the original. And we're like, how much you want for it? And he was like, 20 bucks. And like I turned to tell my buddy, and he already had the $20 in his hand and was like, here. And he got the deal. Okay, now, make a long story short, I went dumpster diving. I found a bunch of empty cases, didn't find any games. I found one Blu-ray and then these DVDs. Okay, now on to my next segment, which is called What Really Grinds My Gears. And I got the idea from Family Guy, of course. Peter goes on a little rant, what really grinds my gears. I did it a few times before, and it was more popular than anything else on my channel at the time. But anyways, the topic is digital downloads versus physical releases. I noticed the other night when I was looking it was actually on GameStop, I was looking at how they have where you can buy new, used, or digital. And I was looking for Far Cry 4. And I got to looking at it, and new, it was $49.99. Used, it was $25.19. And then digital was $60. And I was like, what is that? And I refreshed the app because I was like, what the fuck? $60 for the digital copy, and the other ones are 45 or whatever, 49, $39.99 or $49.99, and then 25, and then fucking 60. I was like, so you mean to tell me that something is digital, floating around out there, can be taken away at any time from your hard drive? I did see to where if you get banned from Xbox Live, they take all of your digital games. Like, you can't play them anymore, you can't use them. They take them back. They make it where you can't use them, so that's technically stealing. And then on top of that, they charge you 60 versus 30 or 40 or 50 or 25 for the physical. Like with me, like I've got my move that away. I've got my Blu-rays right over there, and there's 3 shelves stockpiled with them. I have, you know, a lot of them stacked up over there. A lot of games, different games and stuff. I've got DVDs stacked up. I mean, I'm a collector. I don't collect. Well, actually, you can't collect digital. Like, you can collect it on your computer, but if something were to happen to that computer, 9 times out of 10, you're A, going to get locked out of whatever account you have that on, and B, you're going to lose access to that. And it's like with Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. I don't know how Sony's policy is, but on Xbox Live, if you get kicked from Xbox Live, they will take your games from you. Like, I've seen testimonies of people that get on there and say, yeah, I can't even get it to load. It says that there was an error and it won't load at all. That's stealing. And on top of that, they charged you almost half, if not more than half, for what you would have paid for the physical copy. And they couldn't have kicked you from using the physical copy. So that's a little segment that really ticks me off, because, you know, it's fucking ridiculous that Far Cry 4 used is $25.19 for the physical copy and $60 fucking for the digital. I'm not gonna pay $60 for a digital copy. I can't collect it. You can't see it in my collection on my shelves. I don't want it. And it's, I mean, there's some people out there that swear by it, but I just, to me, it's like digital things. It's like, okay, I had Amazon Instant Music or whatever, because I have Amazon Prime, so I get Amazon Prime Music, movies, everything else. What they fail to tell you is they tell you, oh, this music's free, this music's free. You know what happens after 30 days? That music expires. They take it away from you. You can't play it anymore. You have to purchase it from the store. And then that whatever they've replaced it with after those 30 days on the music charts, that's what you have to download from. That's why I don't trust digital copy. Plus, I mean, $60 for Far Cry 4 digitally for something that's probably 40 to 50 gigabytes and is going to take, you know, a day to fucking download with my internet. I've got the fastest internet in my town, and yet these games that are like 45 and 50 and 55 and 60 gigabytes take days. Like, it's like hours. It's like 12 to 18 to, you know, my buddy came over and he was right next to the router, connected to the router with the Ethernet cable, and it took his game, I think it wound up being 22 hours to install, because it was the digital. Like, why? Like, it already makes me mad enough when I have the disc and it takes it, you know, 4 or 5 hours to install all the way. But then when I'm sitting there and I'm waiting and I want to play my game, and here it is 22 hours later, I've done been to bed and got up, and it still has, like, it's only on like 89%. I'm like, really? Why would people want to pay, not only pay, but pay extra? It's just something that blows my mind that they get away with. And it's the same way with movies. It's the same way with you know, DVDs, Blu-rays, you know, just movies that come out. It's the same exact way. It doesn't take as long to download, but it's just as much, if not more, than the physical copy, which to me, it just blows my mind. Like, you would think they would charge more for something that they had to pay money to produce and use materials to produce. Oh well. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. This has been What Really Grinds My Gears and a little bit of a dumpster dive update. I really do appreciate you guys watching. It may not seem like a lot to you all. You know, you see how many views my video gets, and it's like, ooh, you got 28 views on that. You know, compared to like these different people that I watch, like Markiplier and Kid Behind the Camera and Angry Grandpa Show and shit like that. It's like they get millions, you know, hundreds of thousands to millions of views. And to them, you know, that means the world to them, because it's so much. But to me, you know, my latest video has gotten up to 18 views, and then the one before that is up to 28 views, and the one before that is at 15. And like, to me, that is awesome. That's amazing, because the highest amount of views that any of my videos got was a collaboration video I did with my friend Will. Sadly, he doesn't do YouTube much anymore. I haven't hung out with him in a while. We were doing British accents, and it's on here. You can scroll down. It's like way down there. It's no nudes on my favebook, because it wouldn't let me change the title to Facebook. But anyways, you know, check that out. But it really does mean a lot. And it might be only 28 views to you, but to me, that's 28 people that have watched my video and thought, well, I don't know what they thought because they didn't comment anything, but that's 28 people that have viewed my video. And I don't think I've gotten any thumbs down on it. I'll have to check, but to me that's a big improvement over getting the 2 and 3 views that I was getting before. So I'm gonna start trying to record more content that you all want to see and still be as creative as possible. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate you viewing my videos. Don't be afraid to comment. Tell me things you would rather me talk about, or things that you would like to see me do in my videos, or anything you want me to change in my videos. And I will eventually make it to where you all do not have to see that light shining in your face. But anyways, I cannot say it enough, so I'll say it once more. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Till next time, peace out. Keep on diving.